Makenchi good takes to Makenchi Dick Grad's favorite anime. Welcome to another movie weekend. So I'm deciding to revive movie weekend in Ramadan. So every weekend you'll see a live reaction to an anime movie. I've got a list of movies I'm going to get through. I can't really be bothered to go through it right now. I don't have it like written down, but some of them include Wolf Children, Garden of Kyokai Films, Mind Game by Satoshi Kon, I want to say, and Angel's Egg by Mamoru Oshii, right? Tenchi no Tomago, those kind of films. So not particularly in that order, but those films I'll be doing. So right today I'm doing Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise. Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise. This was recommended to me by a few people in the comments and on my Twitter. Now, before you start typing away saying, do this film, react to this film, on this reaction, if you never heard of Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise, if you never heard of it, you never seen it, use that as a suggestion. Go download that right now, open it up, sync it with my reaction, watch it with me. I'm watching for the first time, watch something new for the first time, instead of just waiting for a reaction to a film you've already seen that may or may not ever come. You know what I mean? Open that film up, watch it with me, man, so we can get a discussion going. It's always good to watch new things, and rather than rewatch 7 people watch something you've seen already. So, you know what I mean? So let's get into this Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise. Because I'd never heard of it, I was intrigued to check it out. And people saying it's good quality anime. A bunch of the films I'm watching now is really good quality, I think, based on what a bunch of people have said and vouched for it. So this one's going to be interesting. Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise. Come on. If I'm pronouncing the title wrong, then you can correct me. I mean, it sounds like an English name. I don't know what the Japanese name is. This is by Studio Gainax. So, it should be good. Royal Space Force Wings of Honneamise. This is the Kiss Anime episode version I'm downloading. So you sync it with that, but you can sync it with anything. 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 57 seconds. Let's go. 2-hour film, and this is why I do it once a week, because it's too much, man, sitting in front of a screen for 2 hours. Is that a baby crying? When you hear that baby screeching, you wanna... Was that birds? That... Good or bad? Pretty ordinary. I like this guy's voice. Sincere voice actor. The troubles of the rich. That's refreshing. Someone in the middle class. You know, films are always about the rich or the poor, right? Navy pilot. What did you fly jets? Flew so high. Grades weren't good enough to let me do it. Is he narrating his memoirs? Join the Space Force. Nice. What Space Force? Wings of Honneamise. Honneamise. I like that opening. I like that opening. It always starts out with some starry-eyed teen, right? A young adult. That's something anime does. Sense of adventure. Spirit of adventure. This artwork's really nice, man. Conveys a lot of emotion, even though it's like really broad, like really quickly done, you know? See, every face there in that card is unique, even though it's so it looks like it's so easy to draw. That's a Unabomber, right? Oh, sorry, not Unabomber. One of those bomber planes. Whoever did this artwork is fucking amazing, man. Like it's not. There's a difference between something a kid draws and something an adult draws. This feeling that comes out, like, even though it looks so crude, right? Fucking greatness. Animation looks dope in this right now. Who directed this film? Somebody let me know. My man looks destroyed or jaded. He doesn't even have the parts together. It's just the basic innards of a clock. How does he tell the time? See, I love to see films and animes that take their time on the shot, man. They're not so autistic all the time. Frantic, you know what I mean? Some it's modern anime so frantic nowadays. What culture is this? Maybe some future religion or faith. I just want to know two things. Where would be? He looks a little older than we saw him in the intro. Your comrades, absolutely. We pretty much friends. Scared. Yuujinchou. So these guys are the Space Force. Really weird out. Maybe that's funeral dress. Dress uniform. They are really weird. Something to do in space. Giving up the next step's gonna be. It's the anthem, here we go. Oh. Really straight. I like this universe. It's kind of like the Space Force, right? It's sci-fi, but the outfits are really like. The darkness of the galaxy. Spread our wings to fly. Yes, time of judgment is drawn. Yep. Damn straight. Closer than you think. Oh. Oh, these cadets. Bread. Not yet. They really got nothing to do in between missions, I guess. he's such a like a D-Lo philosopher, man. This guy. One Deem coin. That don't look like a coin. Really weird they call it a coin. What what drill sergeant. What is this? I want to know more about why they wear that garb. Like, it doesn't seem like any culture I've ever seen. They got Japanese names, so I can only assume. Tekata. Everyone's getting inspired by somewhere. You just want to know where they're inspired. Oh shit. I didn't touch it. Would laugh. What the hell is it? Ah, so it's got some booze in it. Oh, okay. Little capsules of it. Nice little custom there. Something in the far future. Find a new job. Majaho. And what game is it that they're playing there? Really fascinating universe, man. It's for the Space Force. And these guys got family. But I guess it's kind of like when you're in the military or something. Get drunk, make tootsies off. Really colourful places though. Bam, bam. My treat. Ton. She couldn't get his freaking name right. Ton. Oh. Everyone's getting on. Look at this decadence. The day of judgment approaches. The minute I said decadence, she's talking about sin and day of judgment. But the righteousness. She's damn right. These are all sins. Damn, she right, man. She right. God is weeping for us. Heaven's ovens. That's a crude way of putting it. When that day arrives. She's right though, man. She's right. What the hell? What the hell was he asleep on? The table? His voice actor is so natural, man. Why's a mermaid with a shield? Shield maiden. I like he's got the imprint on his face. Dead man's bed. It did look like there was like a funeral thing going on for that guy on that table. So that was the bed. It's probably his the guy that died, maybe, where they prepared his body or some shit. They maybe left flowers in tribute. Look at that. This guy is like a everyman, almost like an everyman. Like he even said, I'm middle class, nothing special about my family. Grumpy little kid, man. Little shit. Why is he here? So your flare. Is he gonna find God now? It's like she never gets anyone, right? In any interest. Bloody missionary, right? Terish. But then you think she'll make a good wife, man. Rikuni no deraiko. I'm not gonna remember that. Shirutsuku Ladat. Ladat-san. Who's this kid? Aaron boy or son? This kid's kinda cute, man. Grumpy and cute. Man, as a little girl, are you kidding me? What the hell? She hasn't taken to the stranger. Look at the grumpy face. Terish. This type of bread or something? Pie? Yeah, see? Now it's to the business's ways there. That's their way of hospitality, though. No judge what's right and wrong. Shit, man. You haven't said what's bothering you. What the hell? He's got it tied to a string. What the hell is going on? Did they keep that shit as pets? No one's heard of the Space Force. A bunch of guys are going to space. Training to go into space. Okay. I like what he's doing. They like to divert your attention away from what they're saying, right? I like that. Unspoiled world of the stars. First find a habitable planet, for fuck's sake. In peace. What kind of friggin' pet is that? No borders either. Oh, nice. Now you see it started flying and falling. That symbolism. Tried to fly but fell, man. Too small for me. It'd be Age of Space. I like that. I like what they're doing there. I like that. It wants to fly but fucking keep falling. That's foreshadowing. Mechanical failure. So they're still trying, man. We're doing big. They seem so jaded. Like none of the guys seem to have the spirit. Like you know the wonder they had, the bright eyed shit they had in the beginning. All of them, I just feel like they're stuck down here. Okay, that's probably the possibility of galactic travel. It seems like they've been trying to go to space, but they just haven't been able to crack it. Registered drain dish of satellite. Fifth. Gida. Reduced. This is why they're jaded. No one wants to put money into space travel. The significance. Piece of all we must open to our prosperity. It's impossible. First manned space program. Shit. We all gonna die sometime. Do you want to live forever? Volunteer to be our nation's first space pilot. The brave man among you who challenged the world of the stars. This reminds me of Apollo 13. This does. What year was this made? Volunteers. What I want to know is, like, he just visited that religious chick, right? Like, what was the purpose? Like, he went there to have food? Food? Like, I thought he wasn't to ask her more about their beliefs or share beliefs. It was just a random visit. Like, does he know already or some shit? Yeah, right. Never mind. Being asked to give our lives for science. They really don't have the belief, man. I like it. I like how I don't want to use the word steampunk for this, but it doesn't look sci-fi or techy. It does seem almost very steampunkish. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da. It's basically a sci-fi story, once removed from any reality we know. So it looks very fantastical. I like that. Spending too much for me. It doesn't matter. The lions in their den. I guess this is their last shot now. They'll get a space warship. Which are going to have clever catches to keep you. I like that they call it a warship though. What are they expecting up there? Fucking battle against aliens or some shit. Even though literally they were discussing right now, you're not people who fight. You're not soldiers who fight. Fly. Dull. Fly. You gotta do G-force training as well. Yeah. These guys go everywhere together. I can already tell this would be a better film than The Wind Rises. How did these guys ever get into the Space Force? They're looking at like they only seen a fucking plane for the first time, man. Like they're like country bumpkins, man. We were just forced into this line of work because it was the only job they could get. The hell is that pin? Oh yeah. Nice little cushion. I like this guy, man. Same seat. Nice. For someone who believes in space travel and stuff, like he just recently asserted himself, you know, for this. I thought he must have been like, fuck this, man. I'm so bored, man. Let's actually try, man. And you saw how much he marveled at, space flight and all that in the beginning. That dream came back. I like that. First step towards the dream, man. What language is written on this? Those gauges. Nice. It does remind me of Ghibli. Ghibli a lot right now, this film. Their kind of attitude towards design, right? Make it look like nothing we've seen in our world. A plane can have mechanical parts and shit, but it doesn't quite look like we know it, right? I like that. Ba-ba. Love it. Bam. I love that expression. Mm-hmm. He finally looks alive, like he was in the beginning. Mm-hmm. These bums are down here. If you decided yourself, you'd get to do all that training. I like the sound design in this as well. Mati. Asobo. Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking. Is there someone up there to fight? The enemy aliens out there. Military with the types with the Space Force types. Nice. Who's this guy? He's like got a nice little pompadour there. Oh no! This escalated quickly. Nice. Soundtrack is fucking lit. Sergeant. What is that? They're transport. Yeah, anyone can jump on, jump off. Nice. I like that, man. It's like it's a mess, man. This Space Force is like. Da, da, da. Send you up in this monster. It just feels like these guys are a bunch of dreamers, right? They haven't been able to break it yet, but they still got a shred of hope, which is why they're even still around, even though they hate it. Konagaki. Itching your daddy's crotch. Engine nozzle design. Serious flaw. No wonder, man. These guys are flopping with their space shit. You got old timers doing it. Hydrogen engine. pensioners doing this shit. What are you talking about? This does not look like this country's best and brightest. Youth is overrated. Outmoded design. Fourth of Pole. So they got different calendar months and shit. I liked when they do that. I like when they do that. Because you can tell they've got a story bible somewhere. That's how you make a world feel alive. You just dump people into a universe that you've already pre-thought out. You know it's laws, it's physics, it's economy, everything like that. But you just throw them in and you just allude to it, right? Force towards the rise, whatever. Every good fantasy story should have a story bible, so you know what to refer back to if you have to answer a question or something, fill in a plot. Falls along the curve of Earth. State of the art machine. It is reminding me of Apollo 13. This probably came before Apollo 13. Space Travel Society. They've probably been dreaming their whole goddamn lives, poor guys. He's the only one you can talk to. I remember Final Fantasy music. Mighty Adventurers. Just put it with the equator. Why such names like that? Deadly enemies. What the bloody hell is going on? Think this guy's dream will come true? What kind of cough is that? Oh, it's come to pay a call. Shit, I thought she was gonna put a chastity belt on. That's good. Planet power off. She ain't been paying the bills, or what was going on? I like this guy. He ain't into the slags. The OG courtship. Cock blocked. Getting the little girl out. Is it her daughter though? I don't think she ever referred to her as a daughter. Probably adopted or something. Speed of light. Among the stars. Nice. White part as well. Not far away. Fires of Our Wars. 2-7. Oh well. Oh shit! What's going on there? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. It's such a fascinating world they built here, man. This sounds like FF music, something Nobuo Matsu would do back when he's composing music for SNES. Ball bearings. Hard at work, man. This is going to be the time they do it. Nice. That training, man. There's the G-Force training. But they're doing everything by hand. It's not quite, you know. See, everything looks a little like something we have in our world, but not quite. I like that. Once removed. Nice. What is this? A holy book. Even her belief sounds very much like Abrahamic faith, but they don't put pinpoint. They don't put like say specific. Make some tea, mana. Just ask for a hand in marriage, fam. Work out some sort of compromise. Oh shit, he pissed her off. What is today? Ah, man. What is up? What is up with Mana? She always looks so grumpy, but she's actually okay. Oh man, she sensed the tension, man. It's like she got upset when he's challenged her, right? A little kid. I like this. I like this little family. Papa. They're so crude. It's so crudely put together. Like it doesn't even look like it's functional, but it works for this show, right? Radix. They haven't approved this, and they put all this work into it. Yeah. Hearing. Are they appropriating funds? Misappropriating. Royal family. Migurin Motors. That happens though, right? Car companies do help with the building parts for space travel. And the military for war as well. They did that during war. Then Ford and all these companies, Mitsubishi built fucking the parts for the bombers, the kamikaze bombers in Japan, and Ford were helping build American military shit, right? Missiles and rockets. Nation's spatial warship. Nothing like saying warship to get the masses riled, right? Prince Tonis. Alright, so they're a monarchy here. Jikin Midan Defender. Who the fuck is this bellend, man? Looks like a fruitcake. Like all monarchy. Hick. That's it, say country bumpkins, these guys look like. Yeah. Air, water, heat. I like this guy's face, man. You know, he reminds me of Trevor from fucking GTA 5. The actor. He's even got the same voice pitch, just Japanese. What the fuck? What was that? Are they bulldozing a house? It looked like a bulldozer or something. Is that why they cut off electricity? They wanted to offer that land. I hope they didn't bulldoze a fucking house down. What the hell is going on? Don't fuck up that suit, goddamn. Alright. What is... Oh, nice. Kakui. He just went off with your friggin' motorcycle, yeah. Kakui. He just realized. I like this. Canyon sama. Nice. Look at that animation. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? He's trying to get there as fast as possible, right? But still. They really did bulldoze a freaking house down. What is with people bulldozing houses? Anyone who does that needs to die, man. Power company kept coming. Yeah, but power company has no right over your goddamn house. Owed people money. Yeah, like why did they bulldoze a freaking house down? What the hell? Despicable, man. Ah, power plant. Idiot, right? Antonino. She's got a mega huge forehead. Just like that. Day after day. Okay, so she is adopted. Man, I feel bad for her. They will help. Mana. Shit, man, how could you do that? How can you bulldoze people's houses down? In this day and like I say in my day and age, but still, man, like time to read the good book, fam. The age of fire when God created man. Man was like the animals that did not possess fire. Okay, I thought this was Christian. This is way different. Tao stole a burning branch and naked little human. Ovens had foreseen this. This is more like a Greek mythology mixed with using that God himself. 7 sons were killed before Dawn gave prophecy. You have been cursed. There is an amalgamation of Greek and Christian. Live in sorrow. First sin, original sin, right? They shall murder one another until the end of time. Shit. I like that. You know what I mean? It sounds something like something you've heard in this day and age, but once removed. Or an amalgamation of things. Really interesting, man. Really interesting. Nandakuria. What? What's going on? Oh my god. You could have given him a freaking warning, man. What the hell, man? They are never gonna get this space warship made, man. What the hell is going on? Is that Codebreaker? Hmm? No. Okay. Yeah. Ran off. I guess there's readings for these these King's decision. Day after day. Yeah, even random bombings, fucking. Alright. I guess they systematically check each part by number or whatever it is. So they don't recheck things or some shit. they look so tired and like out of it. The dog is dead. But he was. But my man was already halfway out the door. How could he get more hurt? What is this? Everything's going wrong for these guys. How are they ever gonna get anything off the ground into space? This is the wife. Shit. There's something so unprofessional about an institution called the Space Force, which is why they seem to be about the jokes, right, amongst the military guys. You want them to catch a break, right? Oh man, she tended the fields, earning her keep, I guess. I know it'll get really magical. Right now, you get this mood of this mundanity, and people are jaded, and their souls are just crushed. There's no hope in their lives. They permeates everything I've seen. But once they make it up into space, that's gonna change. Gala promotion. World's first astronaut. Yeah, Shiratsugu Ladakh. It really hasn't bothered me. Euro learn to piss in. Are they complaining that money is being put into the space program? That money should be actually redirected here to the lower class. What good does an astronaut do? Yeah, that's what they're complaining. You're hoping that their space travel leads to further prosperity for this place, right? For these people. Might not be the case though. Unemployed movement want with us. Anti-war. Buildings and not rockets. This reminds me of like Cold War shit. Our space program, people were saying, was actually a display of military might, right? Bridges of a space warship. Building bridges instead of burning bridges. Used for war, yeah. Oh, come on, man. Don't make that argument. It's like a knife argument. He's got an interesting point, though. That's what the people thought the Cold War was actually really about. That it wasn't about space travel, it was about nuclear ballistic capability, about how far we can send a fucking missile. That's the technology we want. That's the application for it that people want. It's hearty breakfast. Broiled cress fruit. What the hell is cress? I know what cress is, but cress fruit? So they have munch on the bread. I like that. What happened? Gotta get rest where you can get it. If it was booze, he'd be lapping it up. He didn't get friction burn on his ass. Yo. What is going on, man? Can you get a proper answer, man? It's so disorganized, man. Can you? What's that after? Why? What's the army saying? Over the border. Are they scared of that? Demilitarized zone. To a powder keg. Ministries. The protesters are can actually come there. It's demilitarized, right? So there's no military protection. If anyone wants to blow up a bomb or riot or raid or some shit, they'll have free access there, right? Guru Fateji. What? Fateji. Guru Fateji. I swear that sounds like Hindi or some shit. BSL. But really, there's nothing more to. I like the tone and the music's changed for this scene. A peel of your rocket. Where's this turn of affairs come from? Concerned with the military, yeah. Okay. Something that just flies to space. Yup, this is reminds me of the Cold War shit. And properly end the program. Reach into many areas. How to forget about it. Every nation. Sure is. Enemy occupied Ramada. It's all a bluster, isn't it? It's a show of force, right? That's all it is. They're political appropriation, right? Border violation by military force. Somewhere, of course. They're baiting them. They want to bait them by putting it in a demilitarized zone. People might think it's a show of force setting off a fucking... It's like missiles in Cuban Missile Crisis, almost. Or missiles in Turkey and shit. I like it. It's gone political now, man. I like that they're dealing with the whole thing with Cold War stuff, right? And space travel being appropriated for political purposes, right? I like that. I like that. But these guys don't care. They just want to go into space. Space Force, innit? God damn, man. These are normal guys just getting embroiled in all these politics. City of Fire. Depart the marketplace. All the good things are stained with blood. God will be silent no longer. I like this though. City of Filth was created by fire. By fire shall be destroyed. I like this foreboding sense of like, the rising from evil will never be good. So my son, you must be prepared. A lot of sci-fi shows wouldn't bring faith in religion and foreboding sense of like the end times coming, right? But this show does it, right? It balances it. It just keeps reminding you, like, where do we, that we don't transgress, right? In our pursuit of, science and technology and innovation and... What the hell? What the hell, man? Oh, come on, man. You don't do that to your fucking kid, man. What is this, Israel? He's a freaking hero now. Steve Rogers. A real hero. PR in full force, man. I like the neon tear. It just represents his feeling, man. You just look at that scene and be like, it reminds me of that scene with Kay and Joy, with the billboard Joy from Blade Runner. Yeah, big fat lady likes to gossip. They don't even know the gravity of what's going on, man. It's kind of depressing, man. It does remind you of our world we live in. We're slightly hopeful, but it's just mundane and depressing, man. Like, everything lived as a child. Administration's decision. Carry weapon. It's exactly what I said. Why are you calling it a warship? The minute you start calling it a warship, you already gave away what your intentions are for that shit. It was never about soldiers in space and Star Trek and all that stuff. It's always about fucking military applications of it. This legit is Cold War. A film about Cold War. Arigato. Look at him, man. He just got swept up into this shit. This isn't what he signed up for, innit? The heroic face on this whole... to go and despite all that. Kinda like Apollo. This is a damn good film, man. Damn good film. But it's got some thoughtfulness in there. 8,000 people could have a warm place to live in. But we'll cut in half. See? That's what the poor are kind of writing about. Arms race. There we go. I love it. I love it. This is it. It doesn't even pretend that it's not about the cover. I like that. Migurin Mars. Oh man. I like that they call them coins, but they look like friggin' like, you know, little sticks. Okay, this is what their world looks like. That's almost like a in between our world and Pangea, right? Splitting apart. Kingdom of Honneamise. A threat to world peace. What is that though? This is the Russian counterpart in this universe. I like this. It's a damn good film. They even got their own language. Presumptuous guy. Let's see. Should have so good like that. Doesn't look too bright. Seas, yeah. Seeing distant nations rocket. Now they're talking about espionage. That Cold War espionage. What is it with that? Obstruct their progress. What's that guy? What's he got on his head? It reminds me of the pacemaker that Ushiyama's got in Golden Kamuy. He's just got something implanted under the layer of his skin, near his cranium. Sin is everywhere. The sins of man will immerse the world. She ain't wrong, man. Wow, he's joining in. He sees it happening in front of his eyes. He sees it happening, man. Look at that. I like they did this. They decided not to just play up the political and this scientific aspect of it. They played up the moral aspect of it. Moral, ethical, kind of spiritual aspect for this film. man stealing God fire from the gods, God looking down with sinful first sin. All of the sons of Adam are gonna be sinners and born into sin, and all that. I like that, man. So Walter, I love this. That is a really good portrayal of a depiction of a kid who's been through some shit. You know, doesn't speak much, but it has a there is some heart in there. There's still a kid. Oh, look at that cute outfit she's wearing. Oh, them cheeks. Make her smile, man. Has somebody bought it for you? Her silence says so much. What the hell are you doing? Oh man. Such an adorable kid, man. So adorable. Oh man. She's always got that face, but you know she could either be happy, angry. This is such a great scene. See, silence is so great in that scene. Man. New day, man. Look at that, 2 fingers up to the sky, man. I think that their launch is going to be doomed to fail. Maybe. They might even make it like this, the Icarus thing. Flying too close to the sun type shit. As just a metaphor, right? For man's reach exceeding his grasp, right? Sorry, man's grasp exceeding his reach. I like how it soaked into the... Nice little family here. Uncle Dory be shunta. See, they were living on donations and stuff. Oh man. Almost looking at him like he should be guilty of something. You know what I mean? I like that. Like her stare is looking at you saying, you're doing something wrong, right? You're guilty of something. Like even that look. Oh shit. She's got that dosh. Oh man, this kid's cheeks, man. Mono. Oh man. Tiny as much. They're basically sipping out fucking... You might as well say it's a thimble, man. Nice. It's true though, she's not middle class. She's actually like in poverty. Like she needs to be able to eat. Like the money needs to go to the people, man. Like it makes a really balanced case, but it's leaning more into the side of like maybe there's something to be said of like diverting the money when the country needs it. Just don't spend it on frivolous things, right? You cannot live without your daily bread. Virtue changes to evil when it leaves your hands. God is God sees it. Damn. But pray. She's damn right, man. She's damn right. But it is everything. She's right. Nothing more humble. Good message, man. For once in a friggin' anime, a good message. Actual fucking wholesome message. Cicada cricket. This is a job, right? What's she doing? That view, man. Man has his needs, man. Men will be men, man. That's just how people are wired, man. Nothing you can do to change that. Nothing. Oh shit. What the hell? What the hell is he doing? What the hell is he doing? What the hell? What came over you, fam? He was gonna rape her there, man. Could just fucking marry her, man. Like she obviously she's one of the sanctity of marriage types, right? Just you could have just established a relationship, got married. He almost freaking raped her there, man. I like this. I like this film. I like what it's trying to say. Wife her, man. If you want to do that shit, don't just force yourself on her. Oh, what? Is she's chill right now? Oh god, she wants to brush on that carpet. 17 years from now, when he's a hero, she's come and say alleged harassment, hitting a wonderful person like you. Let me. Do you want her? Wow, look how forgiving she is. What? Forgive myself. He almost raped you, man. Man, I swear, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. You better. I was gonna say a wife that bitch, but I don't want to call her a bitch because she ain't. Look how friggin' understanding she is. You don't let that go, man, and you don't friggin' force yourself on that. But look, man, this is what I mean. This is the world we live in. Dress uniform's a thing to wear for sending out. Girl or something. I mean, the kid was there as well. When you think about it, she could have woken up. That might be a very controversial scene in this film. Like for someone you're rooting in, that might be a very, very controversial scene, right? In the context of everything. He treats that guy like shit. The music is really good, man. Bam, 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 bam. This is a damn good recommendation. This was. I'm gonna thank you, Cunning, man, for recommending. This is a damn good film. Cunning was the one who recommended this, or rather, his voice was loudest in recommending. There's a mail the other day. The Yaku. No, if you were to think about it like that, maybe you aren't a good guy. That you're one of the bad guys instead. So that was the purpose, I guess, of that scene. People don't understand our parents. Only because, even for a little bit, serves a purpose for someone. Now we're talking about existentialism stuff. Yeah. So he's here. We're here for a reason. I like it. I like it. I see what the point of that was. I see what the point of that was. This is a damn good film, man. Many layers. Look how chill this guy is pointing a gun. Look how chill this assassin is. It looks like a nice steampunky world, man. I like it, man. There's some people that hate steampunk. I like it. Everyone's a friggin' can tell him where they are because he's so popular, right, and recognizable. Look how chill this assassin is. Oh, lucky timing. Scary, man. The more chill they are, the more scary they are. Nice. They don't reuse tracks. Every track I've heard for certain scenes fit, and they're always different. They never like too much repetition. They use silence really well as well. Oh, is he? Shit. Why is this guy in a skirt, man? I just realized. Oh. Just split away from him. You're running with him. They're not after you. They're after him. Well, technically they might be after him, since he's part of the Space Force. But he's been trying to shoot at Ladot. Almost turned to Russia. Ladot. Nandiyan Korea. Oh, the shadow moved away. They're trying to sabotage the poster boy. She, I thought it was a he, a long-haired he. I never realized that was part of his uniform. Triangular octopus. Starfish. This reminds me of the Tube, the London Underground map. That London Underground. Oh god. That cleaning machine is awfully big, man, and dangerous. I mean, it's for general populace, man. Like, forget after hours. Like, look how big that is. That could run someone over. How is that a practical cleaning machine? Oh my god, look at that animation. Tasukete. Always be wary of the cleaners. He gets a free clean so he can clean up the blood when he runs him over. What looks more innocuous than a cleaning machine? But now it looks terrifying. I like that it's pink because pink is considered non-threatening, right? What's... Oh, nice. He must got a pistol in there, probably. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. He wanted to hurt him but not kill him. There we go. Oh, wow. Flesh wound. Now he went for it. Nice. It was a dude. I knew it was a dude. Fucking pretending, like, dressed like a chick, but I could tell by the face. It was a dude. What old lady would be able to friggin' do that? Look at that animation. Now that he's the poster boy for space travel, Space Force, you'd think he'd have something like a personal guard or some shit. But I guess they're underfunded. Well, they're sufficiently funded, but they don't have enough for extra bells and whistles. Create war. War creates civilization. Matter of perspective, man. Depends who the victor is. March through 100,000 years. Yep, you're still looking for applications for war, man. Started. That's Yang Wing Lee gone old. Look at him. Same time I knew that it was injustice. Quiet below. History is a game which doesn't end. True. Any choice in the matter. I like how contemplative this is. What should I do? What shouldn't I do? What do they show you? A girl's butt. I like that guy. That is the answer of a guy that would force himself on a woman, like he just did. He is just a man. He is a fallible man. That's what it is. Mana. Well, I'm sure he's told her about the space thing. Bring you back something. Estelle. Kids, what a childlike answer. Nothing at all. I smiled. He smiled finally. The Bond, right? The Bond, man. Look at that smile. Finally. Kids all warm up to people after a while. Oh, that's so good. Shit, man. It's such a nice world they built here. I like it. I like it. You feel immersed, man. That's what you have to do. Create an interesting world, interesting characters. It's not hard. I said this once before. It's not hard to make a good anime if you actually give a shit. But yeah, we still get loads of trash. Mashi Trin. I love that. I love that. You're not quite there yet, but you're already a celebrity, man. Wine tasting. Singapaka. Remada. Why have they changed his voice to like a voice changer? Maybe they chose another voice actor, but it would sound too much like that same voice actor for another character, so they just did a voice changer. Crude way of doing it. Ramadan. Ramadan. New Jets. I like how they got their own term for altitude and all that. Distance, I mean, sorry. Fakes. Okay. Arimote, Arimote. That's. I like this character. He's just very no, I wouldn't say relatable, but he's just an everyman. Like they're not up the anime's not up its ass about him being the hero of his own story and all that shit. He's new to all this as well, man. Bungee cord. Last minute training. That's a giant spat. Look like a giant wrench, sorry. That's all they eat, bread. I should say. Da, 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 da. 出たぞー。バサーイバサーイ。Can't sleep, huh? Making history. Seashells. Stone Age tribes dump their garbage here. Prehistoric trash heap. Just launch a spaceship. Yeah. 10,000 years. Somebody else's leftovers. Yeah. It's got really existential, almost like a really existential like subtext. Like it makes you just think, man. I like that. It wouldn't be what it was if it didn't have that, the acknowledgement of that, you know. You gotta watch out, man. They don't get sabotaged. Film. It was Upon a 13 I was watching that, but this legit reminds me of, apart from all the Cold War stuff. And then there's some things that remind me of Armageddon. It's between those two sci-fi films. Things remind me of. This man means business. Everyone's gonna get paranoid now. Nah, like if they need to get out ahead of anyone who might tip them off. Yeah, don't do it predictably. This is where they might fuck up though. Take a shower. He's right though. He's friggin' right. Yeah. They have reason to be afraid right now. Of course, the minute it was put in demilitarized zone, we know as the viewer, because they're talking about let's shutter this. Let's make it flop. Pretext to shutter in it, right? In the raid. Why did they? Like I already thought this is why they did the voice changer, but they put voice changer on some of these guys. It feels like they put it through some filter or some shit. They have shown the enemy as pretty one-dimensional. Maybe if they fleshed them out a bit, it would have been good. But with the amount of time that they have, they've done adequately, I think. Focusing on this guy. Ladat. I like that method of signing off. So you've signed off on the fact that you've monitored this for up till there. There we go. See, it looks kind of crude, like something we might be familiar with, but not quite. The mother. Outsmart them. I like that they saw it coming. I like that they're not making a big deal of this, like a big giant twist for forced drama. But even still, you just hope that there's no room for error, even though they got the drop. Let's hope they're not so hasty that they miss something. That reminds me of the countdown for Reading Steiner. When the Reading Steiner happens, that fucking countdown happens. Oh, there we go. Monday Nosh. Hey, what's going on? Looks like like old version of the Major, a goofy old version of the Major from Gits. Under attack. They started early as well. This is what happens. This is all the politicians' fault. Putting in demilitarized zone. This is what they. This is like fucking pretext. These guys, these innocent guys that don't play politics, got embroiled in this shit. This is where they're gonna rush it and something might happen. Oh man. This side, what we're seeing now, most definitely represents the U.S. If we're to take it as like as the inspiration, Cole was the inspiration. This is definitely the American side, and they're definitely making what we might consider Russia, for example, the other side. Because they did say that this is a neighboring nation, right? But when those guys were talking, they was like a far away nation. They referred to it as like a distant or far away nation, like it was further away than geographical. So it's interesting wording they picked there. I want to at least try to bloody hell, man. This guy don't even care. I will do this. I love his spirit, man, but fucking hell, man, don't die out there. Okay. Just do it. Just give the go ahead. Look at him. He has to deliberate. There we go. Yatta, nice. This is what they've been working on all this time, man. Come on. He might make it to space, but people are gonna have to pick up the pieces down on Earth, man. Shit. This runs at Final Fantasy 7, man, when Sid launched his rocket. Come on, man, let's do this one. You never know, man. Don't dismiss them. Whoa, that's a bit jarring. Music just cut to this. 02 from the target. 2 clicks. This is where the true battle's going on, but something more intimate's happening with the Ladakh. Very personal. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Pieces on a board for these people. It's like a game, man. It really is a game to politicians, man. They sit there, couch cushion. Literal armchair generals, while other people die, moving pieces on a board. What makes their job so irreplaceable? That's the whole point of democracy. It's always replaceable. Your job is always going to get replaced by better men. What makes your job so irreplaceable, or you being in that role so irreplaceable, that you wouldn't get down and dirty with the troops if you believe in it? If you're going to commit your troops to fucking war, then you believe that shit. You go and commit yourself to that war. Your job will get replaced if you die out there. You know what I mean? Where's the patriotism for the people sending people out for you? You know what I'm saying? Balance. That's the beauty of democracy. It's friggin' transient, man. We ain't got fucking monarchy or republic. Nice. Their garb is really interesting. Definitely they've been inspired from the way Ghibli films do it. Make it seem something familiar but tribal at the same time. Primitive and tribal. Oh my god, man. Bullets are just missing, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Final stages. Man, look at the preparation required. Oh, can't old timers, man. Shit. The politicians are the problem right now. They cause this whole mess. Oh. Let's see if it was worth it, man, to get this rocket up there. There we go. I love the silence that happened. And that smoke, they won't get a clear target. Look at that animation, man. Look at that animation. Peeling off. Come on, get up there, man. Don't fuck up. Shit, I like that. Be in awe, man. They are, you know. Come on, break the atmosphere. Look at that, all the fighting going on. You look at humanity. That's gonna be the payoff. He's gonna look down at Earth and see all the wars, the fights, like exactly what the chick was saying. He's above the clouds. Can he break the atmosphere though? They need just a little bit more momentum and thrust, man, up there. Yep, peels off. There we go. To lighten the load. Come on. Come on. I keep imagining that song that played in Danny Boyle's Sunshine. And that played in Kick-Ass, the film. That song. Where shit's about to go down. Oh, nice. Come on. Come on. Orbital velocity. Nice. They done it. Nice. Oh my deto. Congratulations. Oh my deto. That's Yang Wenli's granddad. That's Yang Wenli's granddad. I just realized. That's where Yang learned his gift for the gab from. And poetry. Poetic speech. Them brewskis. Orbital velocity. You know he's gonna look down on Earth and see. Why would he ever want to come back? There, the lights. Just as she said. Where they are. Look like stars. But the stars are better. It's like he's tuning into all these international broadcasts. First astronaut has just taken one of the stars. Familiar place for us. It'll probably end up as bad as everywhere else we've meddled. That's exactly what I say. We foul the air. We bring our problems out there. Yeah. Journey out to space. How far will we be allowed to push our limits? I like this. I like this. It's a bit considerate of I like this. How you do it doesn't matter. Just please give some thanks for mankind's arrival here. Beautiful. Show us mercy and forgive us. MashaAllah. Be one of darkness. My man's got humility. Sinful history. Dawn. 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 It's very, very common for scientific sci-fi to be very atheistic, right? Naturally, it just feels very atheistic. Because anyone who does research into it wants to make it grounded. It's very scientific. Danny Boyle's an atheist, right? He made his show, even though it had the whole should man exceed his limits and the sun is about to be extinguished and all that. But it always comes from a very atheistic perspective. This, at least, is a little bit more inclusive. About, look, man, we can be humble. Even if man's going out in space on our own steam, be a bit humble, man. Because we are savages and we do bring our problems there. There's something inherently in humanity to fuck things up, right? At the same time, we can be good, man, but be humble, man. Dun, 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 dun. Sounds like a crying baby, though. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a horror, almost like a mixture of hopeful music and a horror theme going on. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Society's progress, man. Society marches on. Kids' drawings of that blue plane. A nice montage going on here. Just life. Look at that. Look at the creation. Look before you, man. Fire. There's that fire. Primitive man, right? With the fire. We use it to forge our tools, man. This almost reminds me of his 2001 Space Odyssey, the beginning, but just a larger scope. Empires rising and falling, man. Oh wow. Makes you think, man. The March of Progress. This film was meant to be contemplative, as much as it was about this everyman, this almost run-of-the-mill everyman guy, right? It's meant to be a much more contemplative film. I like it. There she is. She's still giving out a message, man. To God's teachings. Nice. Snow. But let's just say this is a prequel to LOTGH. Let's just call this a prequel to LOTGH. Brilliant film. Brilliant fucking film. I legit was like, honestly, as far as friggin' movie weekend movies go that I've done, better than Metropolis, better than Jinro. Probably one of the better films I've seen, man. Really great film, man. Really fucking thoughtful film, man. This is what we want. Just something thoughtful, man. Something inclusive. Something that something that isn't up its own ass. That respects the viewer or respects the viewpoints, right? It had politics, it had spirituality, religion, existentialism. It had a great character. It had, all everything you want. Just a whole bunch of shit that we can all relate to, man. In a beautiful fantasy world. You know what? Gainax are fucking masters, man. What a dope film that was. What a fucking great film. I'm gonna have to rate that. Do you know what? I'm gonna rate that 9 out of 10. Just for my own personal fucking enjoyment, the resonance of it, animation, all that shit. 9 out of 10 easily for me. Easy 9 out of 10 for me. Such a contemplative film, man. Celebration. It's a celebration as much as it's a cautionary tale. It's not biased. It's a fair viewpoint. They even went so far as to not paint the MC in a good light when he almost was about to force himself on the chick, right? It balances that, right? The darkness and light of man, right? The March of Progress. For good or bad, man. Great. It's a fucking great film. Who did this artwork, man? It's not like the guy that did the art for the film. The music was dope as well, man. Thank you for not only Cunning Nick, you recommending it, but the one or two other people that vouched for it and said, you know what? That was a fucking damn good film. That was a damn good film, that was. Really good film, that was. I don't like ham-fisted messages, even preachy, even messages I agree with. If it's ham-fisted, like just lay it on thick, right? Like it shows that clearly you're trying to tell you we're about apartheid or we're about racism, and I like those messages. But when it's hand fist and they're beating your head and it's not subtle, then I don't like it. This film managed to balance a whole bunch of tones: spirituality, existentialism, religion, God, science, morality, humanity, the March of Progress, the Cold War, which is a dark worst. It brought the worst in people. The Cold War brought the worst in both the U.S., Russia, and a whole bunch of shit happened around that time, man. A whole bunch of like terrible shit happened, man. But it's really hopeful in the end. That look, as long as they're humble, show some fucking humility. No matter for all the progress, show some damn humility. He was out there in space. When do we ever see that? A guy actually going, you know what? Forgive us for our sins, right? But look, let's just give us strength in marching forward, right? As much as you can. How far will we reach? We'll know that one day or other. But I like it. Great message this was, man. Good recommendation for all you guys who did it. Cunning, especially you recommended it. I'm glad I finally got around to it. That was a damn good movie. 9 out of 10 easily. I don't want to be too, put my critical hat on, right, and be fucking snobbish about it. But damn, 9 out of 10. Damn good movie. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you watch all of it. To those who watch from beginning to end and don't skip to parts, applaud you for reaching this point. What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Click the icon on the bar right to subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Peace.